Hi, this is Dave, Fell Running Guide. Welcome to this week's map reading task. This week I've got a photograph of some Peak District scenery and I want you to work out which map this photograph relates to. So we've got three choices. They're all Harvey Maps Superwalker 1 to 25,000 scale. I've got an agreement with Harvey to use the maps for these tasks. So here we've got map A, or are we looking at map B, or are we looking at map C? So let's have a closer look at the photograph to start with. So what are we looking at? Well, I'm obviously on a very steep slope looking down to a bend in the river. Got this distinctive bend here, very steep up the other side and then flattening off. Steep up the right hand side, maybe not as steep but still rising up. We've got some wooded area in the bottom here, and then if we go upstream, looks like we've got a definite big re-entrant coming in here from the right, so probably another stream coming in there. Again, steep ground rising up beyond that. If we were to continue upstream, it looks like there's another valley. Looks like the stream's draining down from here, from the right, coming down. We can't see what's here. We've got some dead ground hidden away behind this spur coming down, so we can't really see what's up there, but definite big valley coming down there. River swinging round, draining in from the right, down towards us, swinging off left. As far as the man-made features, it looks like there's a path coming along the bottom here, disappearing, but here we've got a very distinctive wide track coming up. Looks like it might swing round to the right there, and then hard to say, but that might be a continuation of it there. So quite a lot of things to go at. Let's have a look at the maps. So first map, map A. Yeah, well, we've definitely got a bend in the river going round to the left, steep ground on the left, steep ground on the right, so we could be looking from up here somewhere. There's a stream draining in from the right there, and then the river going off and bending away to the right in the far distance. So that fits. Map B, well, again, we've got a stream bending to the left as we were looking, so we could have been looking from up here somewhere, down a steep slope, bend in the river, another stream draining in from the right, and then the stream off into the distance, bending off to the right. Steep ground here, flattening off, steep ground here, steep ground at the other side of that re-entrant, so that fits. What about the third map? Okay, we've got another bend in the river there. If we look at this one, look at the contour lines, nowhere near as steep on the left bank there, nowhere near as steep on the right bank, no evidence of trees in there, so that doesn't really fit as well as the other two because the contours were much steeper on the other two maps. So there, look, contour lines steep. On here, look, the contour lines, that's the top, the break of slope gets steep, and then maybe not quite as steep but still fairly steep all the way down to the river in the bottom. We've got that wooded area there. Look here, this big black dashed line, that is a track, a really well established track, and we can see it comes around, zigzags up, zigzags back, so that fits. Can we see that on map A? Well, on map A, look, we've still got the break of slope there where the shape of the ground changes from being less steep to suddenly steep. But then when we get towards the bottom, we've got quite a wide, flatter area near the bottom, as opposed to the previous map, which was fairly steep all the way down. We've got a wooded area there, but look at the tracks on the public rights of way. This red dot is, or this red series of red dots, is just a public right of way. It's not necessarily a path or a track. The path comes along the riverside there. There's no evidence of it going up the hillside and zigging back on itself like that one there. So B fits much more with this big man-made feature here. What about the point from where the photo was taken? So remember, I'm on steep ground, looking steeply down and pretty much straight along that section of the valley there, and see how that path is just, I'm not looking absolutely directly along it, it's sort of going off to my left slightly, and then zigging back probably at about a similar elevation as to where this path here is going to kink back round on itself. So if I'm looking along this stream here and not quite along that, at about the elevation where that kinks back, well, the photo was taken from this point here, just on that broken wall, looking along that valley there. There's Griner Grain, there is that big long wide track going up, there's this woodland in the bottom, steep sided hillside on the opposite bank. So that was your answer this week. I hope you got it correct, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Look out for next week's map reading task. Bye for now.